Hello and welcome to Connecting Your Pet's Journey. It's going to be a good time. The list is full. Thank you all so much for donating. Part of SaiYunaste's crew here. We've got Lorna Marshall from Moonlight Healing with Lorna Marshall. And then we've got Sami Bikeman from Pellucidity or Pellucidity, depending if you want to pronounce it the way the dictionary says, or if you want to pronounce the way that I decided it should be pronounced. It's really up to you. We're here today. We are streaming live on our YouTube channel, which is kind of sweet, and also in the Soul Tribe and on the public group page. So you can watch from any of those places. We are, if for those who've shared their pictures with their pets, we're going to share them if that's okay. I'm so excited. I just really want everyone to connect with them. So just say hi when you're here. We won't know until, so we're just going to kind of hang out and wait and let everybody get settled. I know it takes a couple extra seconds. Alex, we could take one more if you want to. Hi, I'm sorry. I did not ask my human beings. Human beings with me. Is it all right if we take one more? That'll make 13 or 12, I think. 13 is okay. Yeah, Alex, if you want to. Do you want to? Just let me know if you want to. Just say it and then send a picture of your pet. I bet this sweet dog is so cute too. Yeah, you guys, we could take one more. I think that feels good. We're just waiting. Heidi was the first to donate, so we're just patiently waiting for her to get all nice and comfy and settled. I'll be sharing my screen so we can see each animal. Okay, cool, Alex. Yeah, that's so awesome. And then if everybody wants to either share their if they've shared their pictures in the comment in the event, we'll do it that way. Otherwise, I'll pop up in and out and I'll track them down in the comments of the live event. Just let me know where you're sharing your animal pet picture if you'd like to do that. We're really excited. Also, as well, if you'd be so kind to let us know, some of the pets do let us know that they've passed, but not all. So if this is a beautiful pet that has passed, please let us know so we can properly tune in. Heidi's here. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I know everyone's kind of getting settled. This is the first time the three of us work together in this capacity. So it's going to be very just gentle and beautiful. We'll probably cry. It's going to be great. We all have our own beautiful, sweet little non-human babies in our house. So it's good. I'm really hoping that Sammy's dogs really start to get excited with the bunnies and the squirrels in the yard and start barking, which will set Mo off over here, who's like taking a nap. It's going to be so great. Okay, I'm going to get started. All right, Heidi, let's go. I'm going to add your puppy. Here we go. So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to do this. And so everybody can see. I'll move this over here. Oh my God, he's so cute.
I see him all the time.
Yeah, he's like never not there, which is so great. Okay. So Heidi, what I'm going to do, if you're okay with this, kind of open up the channel. Yeah, he's definitely okay, which is so sweet. And we'll give even more details with that. So what I like to do is to kind of open the channel between both of you, in between the veil, and thin the veil just a little bit right around. So you have the opportunity to kind of, when you're in a calm or meditative state, that Buddy will able to really kind of step through and give you a signal that he's near you. I think that will be super amazing. He seems really excited about that. The kind of dog I think that just like to lay on your feet or any part of your body or always touching you. I'm probably a sweet little lap dog too. I feel like he's like super cuddly in that way. So what I'll do is I'm going to kind of open that up, and then really you can ask him if there's a special way, or just show you a special way. If it's just like maybe like a pressure on your lower calf, or, you know, something like maybe you just feel like a little lick on your cheek. Whatever you speaks to you, this is your beautiful relationship with your sweet, amazing soul dog. I know. Yeah, he's so sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and just tune into that. And ladies, you just go as you go. And I'll just be quiet. So I'll put myself on mute. Okay, so I'm going to get started. You ladies can fight who goes next.
You can go if you want.
You would like me to go? Okay. So I pulled a couple of things. I'm doing some tarot and some oracle stuff. So for the first thing, I just asked him any information he wants to share about himself. Ooh, there we go. And I got the Sea Serpent and the Queen of Cups reversed. So it's really kind of beautiful. I can tell that this dog was playful right away. And maybe I have, it looks kind of like a cattle dog mix. I have a cattle dog myself. And the other sense I was getting is like kind of clingy, like attached to you, like always by your side, never leaving you. Our cattle dog is very similar to that too. That really beautiful, we call it Velcroing, where they like cling to your leg. So lots of imagery of that, just being always with you or always by your side. The Sea Serpent is really representative of that creativity chakra, that sacral. And basically, he was a catalyst to release stagnation in your life. So to keep things moving, to push you forward, a really good companion in that sense. And just really, really beautiful energy. And then I pulled a card to see if there's anything he wanted to mention to you specifically, focusing on your life. And I got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords really represents feelings of like being overwhelmed or mentally stressed, or just that feeling of being overloaded with the problems that you're currently facing. And basically all I'm hearing from you, because it's like pets are just so simplistically lovely in the way that they give messages. But basically what I'm hearing is he's like, I'm still here to help you take the burden. Like, I'm still here. You can call on me. And I felt when Jennifer was like, I'm going to ask him for a sign of how he can, connect with you during meditation. I could feel him being like, yes, let her know I'm still here. I'm still clinging to her side. I'm still right there. So it's just a really happy, lovely, beautiful bonding type vibe. Done.
Okay. I always see this beautiful dog, always. And it's always by a lake, like a stream. Did you go for a walk by there? But he says, Mum, you need to start looking at yourself in the water. And sometimes you find that quite hard. He's also saying to me that when things are good, they're good. But then you get that second doubt thinking, you can't do these things. But because I've been at Circle this morning before I come on, and I was in the car and I had to laugh because I seen him literally on a boat. I don't know if you took him on a boat, but he's saying he's having a whale of time. He's doing things he's never done before, but I can just see him now on the front of a boat with his ears going back, just loving the air and the breeze. Okay. So I asked him, what is the message that he really wants to give you at the moment? And I pulled a card from the animal deck, and this is all about the phoenix. You need to rise. You're rising, but then you go back in again. But you just need to believe in that, because what you're doing, you've got a lot of passion, and he's so proud of you. And I'm learning tarot at the moment with Kaylee, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to pull you a tarot card because I know you're going to get the Magician. You got the Magician. Get in there. I'm so proud of this. I'm doing the tarot. But it's like when you look at the Magician on the table, you've got everything. You've got the money, you've got the cups, you've got everything. And he's always going to be with you. But what he's always, I keep seeing this bone. I don't know if he had it on his collar. It's a little bone with his name on. Or if you've got a photograph, because he's saying to me, he looks at it all the time. He looks at this photograph, but he's always on your right side, always. Mm-hmm. And he licks your right knee as well. And then when you're lying on the sofa, he's literally on your right side. But he's just saying, Mum, he said, just believe in yourself. You're doing really well. But you just need, when you feel low, go to water and look at yourself in the water, and that will reflect how beautiful and majestic you are, because you are a magician. He loves you so much, but he's always with you, always, always, always. Yeah. But I don't know if you could take the bone with the name on, but I keep seeing that. But he's saying to me he's having a whale of a time, but he comes and goes because he's met friends.
Yeah. That's so, I love that so much. I did get a little thing. He does have a soul sister who's wanting to be born. So he's kind of like, Mom, maybe, you're just going to come across my little sister somewhere and she would really love to be with you. So I don't know if that's something that you're ready for, you're open to, but he says you'll have almost as much fun with her as you did with me, but it'll really, it really helped.
Why? Tag.
He really wants you to be happy, right? And so he's kind of saying, I'm having a good time over here and being your guide this way, but if you are looking for more of our family, my sister. So I don't, whenever you're ready, you can kind of just call her and literally she's going to show up like a puppy and you're almost like she's going to be so good. And then she wants to be born. So if you're ready for his sister to come through, that would be cool. Yeah, he sends feathers, but you know that. He likes that because it's very direct. Plus, it's like really easy to convince a bird to let a feather go. So it's more immediate. Mm-hmm. He's very into the immediate. Mm-hmm. Like, we're doing this now. We're doing this next thing. We're doing it now, right? So he's like, okay. Yeah. He says if you're open to it, and that'll help, because then you can kind of see her playing with him, right? Because he can kind of teach her too. So she's never been an earth dog before. I have no idea what that means, but she's very excited about it. So if that's something you want to call into your space and just kind of allow it to be at the right time, and you'll know. That's what I'm hearing. You'll just know when you meet her. You might even just see a picture of her, maybe. And you're like, oh, there she is, and scoop her right up. Hi. Oh my gosh, she's so happy. Yeah, like Lorna said, a whale of a time. Like, it really is just like, this is the best ever.
Riding the waves.
Yeah. Yeah, because when he misses you, he comes back and checks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like to share a photo of our pets, you don't have to if you don't want to share. But if you do, we'd love that, because this is just the best looking at this beautiful dog. So I'm just adorable. Yeah, so we just ask for a sign for him too, and how to greet you every time in that way. You can, whatever that, so the veil has been thinned. We just kind of just like, he was open to kind of really, yeah, okay. Yeah, so cool. Maybe even asking for that sign as you're walking by the river. it feels like he's just walking next to you, right? That's what he's showing me, like walking next to you. But if you want him to touch you in any kind of way, in that way, you can just ask him for a sign, and it'll be the same, so you'll know. Like my one dog, Buster Sam, when he comes in, I literally feel his ear go on my knee. Just his one. He used to just flop his ear on my knee. That's what he does now when he wants attention, right? It's a spiritual, sweet little Basset Beagle mix. Yes, there is a chance he can reincarnate, but not until you learn your lesson. And that lesson is really having fun.
Mm-hmm. And I got a lot of like controlling fear. Like it's going to happen. Fear happens, right? But how we react to that fear and how we embrace the inner child and kind of have that fun and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So like he's like, yeah, it's just like that, right? Like he's like, yeah, the more fun you have, the that brings me back, right? So right now it's about you enjoying your life without, so you can be whole without, right? And then it's like coming in and being whole together. But his sister will definitely help you through the grief, and kind of soften it so it's not so sharp, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
And there's no need to post photos, Angelica. You can just, there's no requirement of that.
Oh yeah, you don't have to, but it is. Okay. So thank you so much, Heidi. Please feel free to share. Like, you guys can always post things about your pets in the global group, by the way. Like, I so support that, please. Like, I love hearing about everyone's life and their pets. Like, that's a fun thing about SaiYunaste Global. It's just like super fun. Or as tribe, soul tribe, if you want to be super private, which is really great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's so good. Thank you so much. Yay. Okay, perfect. Thank you all so much for joining. We're just kind of going down the line. Is Cindy here? Did I see her? I feel like I saw Cindy come through. Cindy, are you here? Yeah, as soon as you have like that, Heidi, that's what he's saying, right? It's about you having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let me pull up Cindy's dog. I saw it in here. Her dogs. Where are they? Cindy. I realize now, like. Oh my gosh, the animals are so adorable. Why? Where did you, Cindy, where did you put? I saw your dog picture. Where did it go? Oh my God, Aubrey, your dog. Hi guys, I'm getting distracted by the pictures. Where did I see that? I know I put it. Ooh. Where did it go? Okay, I don't know what happened to Cindy's. Last question. No. Just like Sami said, he's Velcroed to you. He's not going anywhere. Sami, she was asking about saging and what that's about.
Oh, yeah, no. You think a cattle dog would be pushed, or that kind of like strong-headed thing would be pushed away by sage? Never.
Right. Two at the Rainbow Bridge. I saw them. I just can't remember where. I don't know where that post went. Okay. I can't. Anyway, we'll start. So both of Cindy's dogs have passed. We can start with that if we want to connect in with them.
Okay.
And it came as a pair. They came as a pair and they left as a pair in that way. Twin souls. I'm going to keep searching for the picture because I know this is going to happen. Shinya Shototoro. Lucy. You sent it to me this way? I'm going to find it. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. I don't know. I'm kind of reading the like little twin souls. That's what I'm feeling. But Lucy's who she's asking to connect with specifically. I'm so sad I can't find this picture. Yeah, I just feel like they're like little twin souls. What? Yakororiashi ni atakara. Okay, so here's what I'm getting to, and then I'll be quiet so you both can do your thing. They have been your guardians for many lives. Not just your human lives either. So like when your life as a shape-shifting whale, they were the dolphins, right? When you were a little fairy, they were like your little butterfly squad, and they always come together and are always kind of, that's so interesting. Oh, when they come around again, they're going to be like the same age, almost like the only two pups from the litter. I'm feeling Irish wolfhounds too. I don't know why. That's crazy, but.
Oh, I'm jealous of that.
I'll keep leaning in if you ladies want to go. I'm still gonna look for this picture.
So again, just pulled a card to see what your pup wanted to say to us or about themselves. And what I got was, I got the Ace of Wands reversed, but they told me to read it right side up. So loving, the action, enthusiasm, passionate, super, super, like enjoys games, play, that kind of vibe I'm getting. And then for what they wanted to say to you, oh, I guess I should talk about the Firefly. And I actually have to look this one up because it's been a long time since I've had to read about the Firefly. It's been a long time since I've used this deck, period.
That's so funny because that's what they were showing me, is they were butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Yeah, I actually, you're like butterflies and they're like fireflies. And I was like, oh. Messiahs. That is also that like really, really inspired, enthusiastic, like go get 'em type vibe. Just really, really high energetic frequency, which I really love. It almost feels lab-esque to me, or like super high energy breed. And then again, what they wanted to tell you, hilariously, the Four of Swords, which is what Buddy wanted to talk to Heidi about, which is that feeling of being aware of fear and anxiety and stress and overwhelm. And the message is different in the way that I see Lucy kind of almost being like, you got this. Like, you've got this. You don't need, remember how we used to play? Remember all of those moments where we used to spend time together? And sorry, my dogs are actually playing in the background right now. Hey, friends, too rough. yeah, your dog is so playful. My dog's like, yeah. But it's like, so that's the vibe I'm getting, is she's just like, hey, you've got this. There's no reason to be overwhelmed. Take it step by step. Take it simply as a dog would, right? A dog can only handle what's going on in the present moment, right? They kind of live in that present, beautiful moment. So it's kind of like, take the moments as they come in small steps and try to live in that present moment, have that play. Remember all those beautiful moments we had together.
Yeah, sure.
And now they're quieting down. So there you go. Message received. Done.
Okay, so when you take your dogs, because they're showing me this big tree, and it's like a really thick bark, really old tree, and they're saying that they used to spend a penny on this tree. Okay, and they're saying to me as well, for you, is, are you building something? Is something you're doing that you're creating? They want you to go to this tree where they specifically went to toilets. That's bizarre. But they want you to put your hand on the tree and start feeling the heart of the tree. Okay, so I pulled you an animal card, and I got a leaf cutter ant. And it's like, what does the ants do? They help each other. It's like creating. And if they need drink, or they will be an army together, because it's all about asking for help. And they're saying that, Mum, you're not alone. You're not alone. We've always been there with you. But they're just taking me back to nature with this tree. Okay. Because whatever you're... okay, so your next card they asked me to pull for you was New Beginnings. You're starting something, or you're doing something, but they're saying time, the grief sometimes comes back and hits us in the face, and they know that you loved them, but they needed to be with each other because their hearts was one-to-one. Okay. Aww. And your next card, oh, I feel quite sad. Reach for the highest heights. It's your birthright. You need to start believing and start doing something. They just keep saying, my mum's building, she's building, and you've got to start, because this is a new experience for you. But this tree they're telling me that you've got to start feeling the heartbeat of this tree, because they left some of their heart in this tree, and you're going to start connecting. Okay, so I've been really good. I'm pulling another tarot card, and you've got the Star. So you've got your 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. It's all about creativity, and it's also about building as well. You have that, but they're saying my mum had a spark in her, that when people spoke to her, you did so good, because they've been with you where you've been talking, and I can see it now, and I'm looking up, and they said, but she's so beautiful, your energy's so beautiful, and they're always going to be with you, but there is this tree, and they say you need to go back and visit this tree, but you'll know what tree they're on about. Because because I was like, yeah, but when we go for walks, they both went together, but they left part of their energy in this tree. So it's like connecting to a tree and making yourself ground a little bit more. But I hope that helps.
Oh my God.
I'm good with these tarot. I'm so proud.
Amazing.
Good, okay.
It's so funny, Sammy, as you're talking about her dog playing. Your dogs are like, yeah. It's crazy how connected they all are, right?
Uh-huh. It is. I love dogs. I love just animals in general. They're amazing.
Kay's is next on the list. Is she here? If not, we'll pop over to Kelly and we can do Kay's towards the end to give her time to come on. Yeah, sure. I already know which cat Kay's, like that cat. She's got this big gray kitty. All right, that's the one that's stepping forward. Yeah, Heidi, this is saved, so you can watch it anytime on either, you can go to our YouTube channel is probably the best place because it's streaming live on YouTube. So just look on YouTube, look up SaiYunaste, and you can watch it anytime. You'll be able to download that directly to your computer if you wanted to save it on your computer too. I think you're able to do that on YouTube. And then it'll be saved in our saved videos in SaiYunaste Global and also the Soul Tribe too. SaiYunaste Soul Tribe. Just waiting. All right, I don't think Kay's is here yet. So we'll move on to Kelly. Let me share star. Thanks for that. I secretly. Yeah, shokotor. Wow. Mm-hmm. Kelly's star is really your guardian. I mean, just has really come here as your guardian, support you, especially during this time, which is why they came right now. Because of this part of your life is very eventful. Really just holding on, like, I mean, honestly, just as a comfort, as stability, as all of that. Yeah, he saved you. Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of I don't know, he's just showing me in other times of you two together as your guardian, as you walked in other places. And there's this one on this one plane or dimension or something where you're like, I don't know, it looks like you're like 9 or 10 feet and he's like 40 feet tall, this giant like blob thing. This is crazy. But I love it. It was on this purple planet. And he's saying like you were insistent upon going out on your own because you knew there was more to everything. And so, oh, he could grow and shrink. Oh, okay. Kind of like Jake the dog from Adventure Time. That's what he's showing me. And you always go out on your own. Like you've always, he's like, she's always gone against the grain, right? We've always chosen lives that are part. Yeah, you've really chosen like lives where there's big change in the ancestry line, within the line and of breaking that. And you've always been in space. Like this one on this one planet, he's saying you were like the first one that like ever went without the others. So I think you kind of all like traveled together. And so each one almost like in that way. Oh man, okay. So it's kind of also like the golden compass. Whoa, okay. So it's like he also was like an extension of you too, like as you're familiar. So he could shift sizes in this blob form. But when you needed protection or like sleep, what would happen is that essentially like he would, like a jello, right? He would just go over you and nothing could go in or out. So you would be safe to sleep. Because you were coming down. Oh, you're practicing coming down on densities. Oh, this is your practice place before Earth. Because you were working and you had come from super high densities, but you really wanted to come to Earth to help. You could hear her call. And so he's here. He's just saying, he's like, I know how hard it is for you, but to really like, yeah, he's just flashing me images of like, he's like, if you really knew all the lives that you've led that were like this, like to just give you data, like not data, like just, he's like, you've done this before, so you can do it again. That's why you've come. And I'm here to help you and hold that. Yeah. Okay. So what he's asking me is to open up your third eye a little bit so you can see the images he's sending you for like telepathy. Yeah. Are you open to that? I feel like this is his way of getting extra treats, by the way, but
the purity. I love it.
Yeah. So I'll set that intention. I'll do that. I'll set that intention, and then if you say yes to it, then it'll go. And he's like, oh, she'll say yes. And I was like, I still feel like there's more treats involved. So I'm gonna mute myself and work on that. Okay, cool. I'll get that going. And then ladies, if you want to go, thank you so much.
So I have, I've been pulling cards with a very intentioned things, but really, Star was pretty much leading this. So I got the High Priestess with the bat, and then the Tower card reversed. Ooh. So super duper duper intuitive talk. But the main thing, there's this part of the High Priestess where it's about like dreaming and trusting your dreams and dream walking. And Star was like, hey, I am with you in your dreams too. Like I'm there too, walking with you, journeying with you, doing the work that way. The Bat card is a lot about releasing out of cycles. So getting out of cycles. And then of course we've got the Tower card here to reverse, which means that you're struggling to get out of a current cycle that you're in. You're struggling to release and let go of some of the past and let that good rebirth happen for you. So as Allison was talking, I was like, oh yeah, the third eye, like the High Priestess is all about the third eye as well. So it really, really all ties in. But yeah, I think Star's big message for the both of you is like, I'm ready to move forward to the next chapter. Let's, I'm really in this intuition thing. Are you coming with me, Mom? You want to come with? Because I'm ready to go. Like, let's go to the next thing. Let's do it. And it's just really this beautiful, protective feeling, but also this exploratory feeling coming from Star. So beautiful reading. I love when I flip cards and then whoever I'm flipping cards for changes what I'm reading. That's always the best. All right, all done.
Okay, so I could see Star in the back of a truck, like with the air. And he says, well, I like that. But also, so your first card, I've got a bit to say. So your first card was a swan, and it's graceful transformation, soften your heart and find your flow. But he knows that you have. And he's also saying to me, he's showing me his past, you're going to laugh. He's showing me a sphinx and the Egyptian in front of the pyramids. He said, Mum, that's what I am. I'm a guardian. And he's guarding you because you're very powerful and you don't realize how powerful you are. And this is where the transformation's coming in, because as you're walking, It's this air. He's saying, just feel that air, feel the breeze. He said, you're alive. You need more country. And he says he likes looking at water as well, and he likes getting into water. I don't know if that thing, but he's just saying to me, I like the water. And your next card was all about your confidence. Your confidence is growing. And he's making me laugh because he's saying, did he have an apricot the other day? Because he's showing me an apricot. Like a dry, he said, I want more treats. So when you said that, I just laughed because I kept seeing this apricot. And also listen to your spirit guides as well. And also, I don't know why, but I'm just putting all these cards and they're saying he loves it when you just sing and dance and be happy, because that energy goes up to source and it makes you stronger. And he's so proud of you, but you need to take that next step now. And and your next card was the ear chakra. Have you been having codes, or have you been having flashbacks, or you could be sat there, he's saying, and you picture a memory that keeps coming, but this memory is expanding because your tarot card was the Six of Wands, the victory, a lot of victory with you. You should be happy because you're royalty. Just be happy. But he just, it's these treats. It's this apricot. He said, I will find some more. Don't worry. Because he says he goes mooching. And he ate something the other day that you didn't know. So I hope that helps. So bizarre.
They're very direct, right? They're like these things.
Mm-hmm.
What's the apricot? I don't know. Did he feed? I don't know, but he's shown me an apricot. So, but yay.
This is being able to fit in my arms as we dance. I love that. Oh, Star.
He's lush. Guardian.
I love it so much. Yeah. Okay, good. I know. Thank you, Kelly, so much for sharing Star with us. That was amazing. I love it so much. We've got Pia next on the list, but I didn't see her pop on, so I'm just gonna. That way, people are here. We can do them first, and then we can send the recording later to everyone else, which is so great. I really want to see a response to apricots. Like, that's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. How cool is that? And by the way, I like apricots. You know what I mean? Like, only a pet.
Those are treats, right? So yeah. Look at him getting treat. He knows how to do. Oh yeah, Pia's here. Oh good. Thanks, Pia, for giving your name. I forget. You're like one of those incognito that. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited to share this picture.
Is this the Bernese?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of this. I keep thinking of this dog. Yeah. Look at me.
I like straight away when you posted this picture originally, he was like, "Come and cuddle with me." Oh, let's have fun. I mean, this picture really like just captures him, right? Like so well.
Oh man, the energy.
Yeah, he's just sending so much love right now. Yeah, miyakora reishi. Oh my gosh. Pia, I don't know what your if you are aware of your connection to ancient Egypt. God, we're all together all the time. You were a priestess in training for the cats, the big cats. So there's like each of these priestesses, some of them would get like, oh my gosh, like 3 to 7 cats, depending. And so what he's showing me is he was your very first kitten. Like you were little and he was little. And one time in another life, oh wow, you guys have been together for a long time. One time, oh, just like, yeah, one time he was an elf and you were his unicorn. Like you just take turns and having these beautiful adventures together. He's really sending just so much love right now and support, like really like he's like holding himself out like this for you to wrap your arms around him and hug him. Like a gentle giant, yeah. I mean, he could take shit down, but look how pretty I am. Yeah, he's just sending you so much love and support right now and just really reminding you that you're not alone. Yeah. Oh. I felt that. That's why the date changed, right? That's why the date was first. Yeah, this was written in the stars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sokotari, Shinya, Toroya. Yeah, he's really, he's free, you know, that's what he's free, but he's with you, right? He's in a good place. But he's like leaning in just for you to hug him and be like, everything's okay. And we're going to do this around. That explains why he's showing me all of the pictures. Like you guys have done this so many times together. Like if you want him to come back in this life, he can do it. Right. He wants to be a horse though. He's like, go bigger. I want to be a horse. Like, is he feeling a very like stallion horse that can run really fast? Yeah, that's why. He's just like, you don't have to hold on to that stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't have to hold on to it. Just, it's okay. Okay. I also feel like he was one of those beautiful dogs that liked to get in laps too. Like he thought he was very small. He was the elf and you were the unicorn. So sometimes you were the animal friend, right? That's what was represented. And sometimes, like you guys have done this a billion times together. That's what he's showing me. Oh, come round again. Oh yeah, if you want. Yeah. He would like to be a horse. If he comes back in this life, in this timeline in your life, he'd like to be a huge stallion. Like 25 hands, like enormous. Big, running. Yeah, because he loved running and he loved running. And that way he can carry you. Oh, that's so sweet. He's showing me that he was like this grayish lavender as a unicorn. But as a horse, chestnut brown. He'll also accept, I forget what they're called, but the spotted ones. the white horses with the brown, but it'll be like a big brown spot like this on the side of his face. Almost like if you were to look, one side of his face would be brown and the other would be like creamy white, but not all the way would come down. That's what he's showing me. And then the spots, like almost like someone threw paint on him. That would be the horse choice. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, girl. Yeah. Appaloosa. But big. Do they get that big? I don't know. So I guess if you want a horse, you'll go through it. He feels very good and happy. Okay, I'm done.
You literally just spoke my cards. That's all you did. But I'll go back through them just for the confirmation piece. So the 9 of Swords and the Bear. And the 9 of Swords is all about that immediate feeling of like loneliness and like feeling very isolated. That feeling of isolation or like this missing piece of yourself is what I'm getting. And the bear is like his way of saying, yeah, I have to help you. I have to be that stable, steady force for you. And I can do that better from the other side for right now. And there's just this, you have so many options right now. You have so many things coming into your way. And so the guidance of having him like immediately shift into a spirit guide type energy is really, really significant. And he's really, really excited to get that work started with you. I also heard you may be feeling some like guilt or regret or something like that, or like wanting to rewrite things. But this is exactly how it was supposed to go, because I'm coming back eventually. It's just right now in this path of what you and I, this work you and I are doing together. This is kind of what the relationship needs to be until I'm ready to come back and be with you here on Earth again, essentially. So yeah, I think that's everything. But yeah, oh, the other card was 7 of Cups. Sorry, I didn't even share it because you were literally just verbatim saying you were streaming in the messages that were streaming in my head. You were just speaking them aloud. So yeah, it's really beautiful. It's really strange because at first my heart was sad and I was like, oh, it's like a sacrifice. And I was like, no, it's the exact right placement that both of you are supposed to be in to do whatever this big opportunity is. And the 7 of Cups can also talk about, yeah, he definitely felt that energy. I'm actually still feeling it right now. I'm actually feeling your energy to him right now in my heart. It's really, really wild. The appreciation and the love and the absolute gratitude of all of these lifetimes that he has had with you is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Makes me want to cry a little bit. Yeah. Done.
Right? There's so much love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so he's showing me this plant, or it's a tree, but it started from a seed. He's saying plant your seeds, because as this plant is growing, it's blooming and it's getting thicker. And he said he's been watching how you've grown. He's saying, Mum, you're very confident, but then you still have that moment when you think you're not good enough, and you are. I did see the horse come in really strong, but also he's saying to me, sometimes I step into a body of a turtle because he's a water baby, very much so. And now he can go up and down. He just loves it. But for you, he's saying that you've got to step more into your power. So your first animal card was a phoenix. Yeah. So that's, yeah, definitely. And then your next one was a frog, which is stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. You need to step up and tell people who you are And I know you do, because when he was saying to me, when I'm a turtle, he said, I'm going up and down. But then I thought, oh, what card would you like me to get for your mum? And he said, a travelling card. And it's beneath the surface lies great bounty, uncovering your treasure. It's about finding yourself and being that. We can all be confident. I can be confident. I'm coming on here and I'm giving these beautiful messages because I'm so proud and blessed. But sometimes I get that thing thinking, oh my God, Lorna, I can't do it. But then Selena's kicking my backside saying, well, yeah, you can. And that's the same thing as your beautiful, beautiful doll animal. Oh my gosh. He's got this, I see his big red heart and it beats. But he sits there in the front room and watches you grow. Okay? Because don't hide behind the wands. Don't hide. We put too much in front of us and we don't see ahead of us. But he's just saying, Mum, just grow. And he's showing me a dark collar as well. And it's silver. And he's saying, Mum, he said, star. He said, you were my star and you still are my star. Because he's showing me a star on his collar. But, yeah, I hope that helps. He's lush.
Yeah, that electroshock you felt was him transitioning to your guide. It was kind of his way of saying, like, I'm okay, like, I'm still here, right? Yeah. Oh, that's why he didn't want to share that. He was like, I didn't go out the best of ways, but it was needed at that time. Because when we come into these vessels, we have like these certain soul exits to activate certain contracts or get things done that we've come here to do and lessons to learn. And that was just it. The life aligned up, all the choices lined up to that moment. But he's not in pain. He's like just like Sami was saying, he's like really so excited to get this work started for you, right? Because you take turns. Yeah. He's literally like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. It's this time. This is you. Like, I'll come back. I'll be this beautiful giant horse you can ride on bareback and it'll be amazing. And we'll have telepathy and everyone will be jealous of us. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I see that brown horse so strong.
Right? He's going to be huge. He's like, yeah.
They go by hands, don't they?
Yeah, 25 hands. You got to climb on the fence to get on a horse that big. You know what I mean?
I went on a horse once. I wanted to get off as soon as I got on it.
Oh my gosh. I love
Too
riding.
high.
I know. I used to ride big horses too, which is like I'm really excited for Pia. I'm like, yes, get on that big ass horse. And yeah. So just know that this is all part of the plan and everything's okay and it's supposed to be and nobody did anything wrong. And yeah, definitely release any guilt. If I could draw that horse later, I will find a picture of that horse. I do not have the ability to put what I see here onto the paper. But I'll find a horse. I will scour the internet find something like that. Yeah, he's like, I'll be striking. You won't. You'll know. He'll be on one of the sanctuaries too. Oh, I look at that. That side quest. Great.
That's immediately. I was like, oh, he's in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
For the later times.
Yeah. So
got big work to do.
Yeah, work with him, help you, and then he'll just roll on when you're ready, right? He'll just be born again into this ginormous horse and be in one of the sanctuaries that you two can be together all the time for like, I don't know, 25, 30 years, something like that. It's just showing to his back sags. And you're old. But you don't look it. Like, Oh, I love it. Thank you, Pia, so much. Yeah, he's really good. I'll look for that. Remind me, and I'll go looking for it. Feels really good. Okay. Let me grab our girl's dog. I know she sent. Yee. It's Prince's turn.
Oh.
Doing a snug. Oof.
He's a baby dragon, Prince. What? So Prince came into your life to help hold the frequency of change, and to ensure the transition of your life, like your human body life, would be Heidi. I would go looking for cattle dogs. Side quest that. Yeah, she wants to live with you for a long time. Yeah, so Prince is like this little dragon. And really just holds that frequency of love and protection for you, right? Because Prince has such huge energy. That's why Prince is in a very small doggy body, because otherwise this is like the only way he can go unnoticed. So only like a part of his actual full energy is within that little vessel, but it's enough to keep you safe. Yeah, like if he was in a bigger dog, he would eat whatever tried to get at you. Not that he doesn't already do that now, but like it would be, yeah. Oh my God, what a cutie. Yeah, he's here to protect you. Not just more energetically in that way, and to help give you confidence. Like that's why he's small, so you could pick up and go when needed, right? He's like, I'm a well-sized traveling companion. Yeah, he really is. He's very, very proud of you, because your journey is so needed in this time right now. And it really helps. So he's really here just to really, that's what he's saying. Like he's just sitting in front of you being like, we got this, Queen. We got this. He'll be around for a while. That's all he wants me to tell you at this time. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Holy cow. Mm-hmm. Sami, what you got?
Alrighty, so I have the Two of Swords reversed in the elephant. So this dog is an unstoppable force of sheer will. A destroyer of obstacles, if you will, just charges through like the elephant, but has a lot of knowledge, like wisdom, knowledge inside. And the earthly plane is very, so like it's very tactily, he's very tactily sensitive. So he might be sensitive to certain like foods or sounds, or it's all very overwhelming for him. I don't think he's been in the earthly plane often. I think he's mostly in the ethereal. And so having this like 3D body thing is a little new to him. Very overwhelming as far as like sensory stuff goes was the first message that I got. So You may find, oh, he's having tummy issues. Yeah, you may find that he needs frequent breaks of kind of like less sensory stimulation. You might have to put him in there because he tends to get really overwhelmed really fast, but he's got a lot of wisdom to share. And he's really, really good at just helping blast through obstacles. He can blast through obstacles, but it would be gentler on his system if he were to get some more gentle, more calming time, if that makes any sense. And then what I have for what he'd like to say to you is the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is all about you feel kind of drained right now, but he's letting you know we're halfway there. Okay, so feeling sort of like drained or tired or overwhelmed, but he's like, we're almost there. We're almost to the greater side of it all. Fighting through it all. And even though things aren't necessarily working out the way that you planned, or you might be feeling or seeing some setbacks right now, that's just temporary. It's all divine timing. That's the big lesson right now, is divine timing. So that's kind of the little love message he wants to share with you. Just wait. You'll see it'll all unfold out in the perfect time. Done.
Does he get along with Blue the Beagle? Prince is the only one. But he's the only one. He'll tolerate, right? Sam, that's what I'm feeling like. He'll tolerate, but like as long as you ensure that everyone knows that he is yours and you are his, right? Then he'll be like, well, that's fine, you're over there, but just so you know,
he needs the breaks from Blue too. I have a cattle dog and then an Akita Great Dane, and my Akita Great Dane is very like calm, gentle, and the cattle dog's very like hi. And so a lot of times I have to physically put her in a room so she just gets a moment to herself, because her brother like will obsessively lick her, or he just loves her so much and he just doesn't have a chill way to say it. So there's times where it's just her and I, and we just sit and we lay on the bed together just to give her a little bitty break from, because she loves him too, and she's a Libra, so she handles all of that really beautifully, but it's a lot. That's the same kind of vibe I'm getting.
That's awesome. Lorna, what you got?
This dog's spoiled. Very spoiled. I see that too. He's showing me that you have him in your arms. And do you spoon feed him? Did you spoon feed him the other day with something on the spoon and just feeding him and he's just licking it? Because that's what he's showing me. But he said when he's very, very protective of you, but I don't know. But he's just saying to me, you don't like spiders.
Oh.
And I think he ate a spider. That's why he's got a niffy stomach. Because I see him just grab this spider and he's like that. And that serves him right, because he shouldn't have ate the spider. But hey ho. Okay, so your first card, believe it or not, was spider. I'm like, okay. So this is all about dream weaving. Tune into your energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? He knows you're a healer. He's saying, I'm literally on the sofa with him, and he's saying, look, when he's on the sofa or on the floor off your left side, he says he sees this big white energy light. And this big white energy light, when he looks into it, he sees this beautiful clear quartz, and it spins like a diamond. It's beautiful. He's there to protect you as well, but he also wants to nudge you. Does he go for your socks or your left foot? Because he's saying to me, I liked him in that, because he gets your attention and he loves being spoilt. Your next card is a golden unicorn, which is about ascension.
Yeah.
And then your other card, I just laughed. It was ascending masters. So he knows you're special, and he, even though he's small, he's there to protect you. But he said, keep going with the spoon, because he loves the coochies. And he's saying that he loves you so much, but he likes to be the one and only. And you spoil him. And he loves that. Did you go and put like a pink coat on him, pink with a bit of blue? Or did somebody, because he's showing me somebody put something pink on me and I didn't like it. I want blue, thank you. But yeah, that's so bizarre. But yeah, Jack, my llama's coming in now. He said, Mum, I like him. He's lush.
Oh, he's lush. Yeah. It's always good.
Small things. What's the saying? Beautiful things in small packages.
Oh, she dresses him up in pink. He does not.
Oh, you don't like pink.
That's funny because from what we know, dogs can only see blue and yellow. Maybe that's why he likes the blue, though, right? He's like, I can see that color.
Yeah, try some yellow. See what happens.
No pink, thanks. I'm not a girl.
I'm so excited to meet him. Like, all the animals are so spectacular. It's really amazing, right? When they allow us in to connect.
And if you meet him, you need to feed him with a spoon as well.
Oh, I have every intention. I have a silver spoon already for him. Don't you worry. I know. He'll have things to say. I can already hear him like with the cats being like, "Burr, burr, burr, burr." How dare you interrupt our time together, right? Thanks, friend. So beautiful.
Incredible.
Joanna, you're next. Did you want to share a picture of your enamel special spoon? Is it going to be your kitty? Oh, there's another picture of Luca. While we wait, I'm just going to show this other picture of Luca real quick.
Oh.
Can you see the horse in him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Message you in the photos. Oh, yeah, you did, Joanna. And then you said that. And then I promptly started looking at animals and forgot. Hold, please.
That's me every day. That's why I had to go work at a dog training and grooming and pet sitting place. Because I was like,
yeah, it's
you can just be distracted with dogs while I'm supposed to be distracted with dogs. It's perfect.
I immediately, the first thing that came through was, she was like, I was this really important dancer in the 1920s. Like, very, like, had the long cigarette holder with the cigarette. Paris, very important. She's like, very, very, yeah. Like, actress important. She's grumpy old lady. Yeah.
Oh.
You were sisters in that life. But you were like a cellist? You were a cellist and she was like one of like the swing dancers. Like she had all like, but she was also an actress. Okay.
How awesome.
Like I'm an actress. Like she's very like, don't you dare call me a swing dancer. Yeah. And you two were very close. Oh, she died young. You two were going to grow old together, but she died young. So in this life, she came back as, what are you saying to me? She didn't listen and she didn't take care enough of, she didn't feel like she took good enough care of you. You were her little sister, but she was always so busy being out and doing what for her. And she didn't really didn't make enough time for you. So in this life, she wanted to come back in a way where she could, nourish and protect you and encourage you, but also being kind of pampered and taken care of. Like there was like a line. Yeah. Wow, she's really direct. She's like, trust what you believe. And she's just so excited to seeing how you're growing. And she has a lot of thoughts about your husband. In a good way, like good thoughts. I know I made that sound not good.
I was gonna say that sounded so like tea.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like what she's showing me is that your energy is more in sync than you. She doesn't want me to give away any surprises, but just don't worry about it. Like, just enjoy it. Everything is as it should be. She's like, you better pamper yourself. Oh, she's funny. Yeah, she's really just sending this message of stay true to yourself and your voice, and that she's here to help you. So keep talking to her. And she says, keep talking to her and meeting all of her demands without question. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm done. That was great.
I love it. I got the Hermit and the Tarantula. And so the Hermit, this lifetime is all about her being able to withdraw when she needs to and really learn some spiritual lessons. Like, and I think she's like, I had to come to her because I knew she would be able to care for me in those moments where I needed to withdraw. It's that family feeling, right? Like, I know they'll be there for me when I'm willing to, when I need to withdraw, but then they'll also listen to me when I'm ready to open up. So kind of an antisocial time right now, potentially, which might be where you're having some of the grumpiness of like, I just need a moment to myself. Because there's a real feeling of like this being a crossroads life, where there's an important cycle that's trying to be broken, a very important lesson that's trying to be broken. And it could have something to do, boundary. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's exactly what I heard. It could have something to do with her learning how to have boundaries, is what I was going to say. And then, maybe pushing that out to you on like, when should we have boundaries and when should we not? And I feel your souls are very connected. Like you could share the same, like, oversoul or be like twin flame-esque, you know what I mean? So you're both kind of learning both of those lessons at the same time, which is really cool. And really, really beautiful. And then I have the 9 of Swords reversed and the 4 of Wands for messages she'd like to give out to you. And those things, the 9 of Swords reversed is all about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I don't know if you've struggled with any kind of big mental illnesses or anything like that. That's kind of what I'm getting, is that she's like, you are learning to cope. Like, I am here to help you learn how to cope with those big emotions in a really, really healthy way. And then the 4 of Wands being upright is about happy families and celebrations and enjoying those beautiful bits of life and really encasing your life in those things, and those things starting to happen more as you learn to cope with some of those big emotions and emotionally regulate and put up those boundaries. Then you're going to find that those celebrations or those times with family is going to be so much deeper and richer. And it's, even if it's not respected, there'll be a calmness and a peace to that because you put up your boundaries and you said no energetically. Yeah.
Awesome.
Done.
Okay. This is really bizarre. Literally, I've just got shot right up to space. Like, it's just so bizarre. And I feel I'm your cat, and I'm walking on Mars. And then all of a sudden, all this energy, and I see a triangle, literally. She's very much Egyptian. She's very much your warrior, your guide. And she's saying that also she didn't like you stroking her. Did she? Because she's showing me that she liked to sit on the windowsill. And that's where the boundaries is. She didn't like to be stroked because she had a mission to do while she was here. Okay. She asked me to pull you. Oh, she's hard. She's like, I am me. And it's like what you were saying earlier about the like very sophisticated. She knows what she needs to be done. So your first card is a tiger, divine timing. She left because it was her time, but also she comes back and I see her going up some stairs, but she likes to sit in the window because she likes the sun. And she sits there and she watches everything that goes by. And yes, very much on boundaries. She's saying that you need to set boundaries with other people as well. I did pick an Isis card up, and it's all about Earth Star activation, grounding. You got Isis energy. And that's how I feel. That's when they shot me up, literally. She's very much Egyptian. It's like looking through an eye of oh wow, eye of a tiger. I'm looking through an eye of a tiger, and she's the warrior, but in her body, she loved you so much, but she's just sensitive to people touching her at times. Because your next card was about passion. You're the Phoenix. She's your guardian. She's here for that reason. She was here for that reason. Yeah. Do you like daffodils? Because she's shown me daffodils. The yellow. Nurture yourself. Be bright. Be cheerful. Be you. But protect your energy, because your energy is going to be going up. Shot up. Yeah. Your guide. And she showed me that she walks around the house, around the ground. Yeah. Through the eye of the tiger. Stunning.
That is so cool. They're so amazing, right? Like, and they just hang out. Like, they're like, yeah, we're not doing anything. She's going to Mars.
I've never gone to Mars before, and it's like being a tiger. And then I pulled you a tiger card, and I'm like, okay, really cool. You're a tiger.
Oh my God, I love it so much. Oh, so great. Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Animals are the best.
I love this.
I know.
This is awesome.
I could do this all day, right?
I know. I literally just want my life to be that. That's why I started offering that service on the SaiYunaste page. Is like, if you just want to call me and chat about your dog, it's free. It's just like my low key way of being like, hi, I want to talk about dogs more.
Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Okay. Angelica, it's your turn. Here's your kitty.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
I can't even wait. There's one more. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Cards are flying on the floor.
Misia? Misia? M-I-S-I-A. Well, that's pretty much it.
Oh.
Oh. I like that one.
Oh, Heidi, you could totally do that. You'd be so good at it if you haven't done it. Hi, Melanie. Yeah. Shonokoraria shiti kisi atotori hinia sototoroto. You both come from the Pleiades, and also another featured fractal together is Polaris. So you really come here to help when you bring those two starseed fractals together, it's very like organized Zen. Oh, Melanie, we're doing readings and healings for animals and their people and their humans. Wow, she's ancient. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. My ears started ringing right away.
Yeah. So like yeah, I can tell her. I don't think. Okay, so she says I can tell you this, but you're probably not going to listen because you don't listen to anyone. She's very direct. You're here to do something big, something really important. You need to stop messing around and believe in yourself because you're amazing and you do know. You have free will and you can do whatever you want. Side note, you do not have to listen to her. But she's very passionate about it because she sees she came here to help you live your best life and help fulfill your purpose. She's already done this. So you flipped last time. Oh, Melanie, thanks so much. The donation was $33.33, but we're actually closed. But we're doing this again, and we'll probably do it later in the day for different zones.
Yeah, I'd love to do this again. If you guys want that, let us know.
Again, yeah, this is amazing. Yeah. Like literally the three of us like, we'll do this all day, every day. So she's really like, now okay. Yeah. You have like this residual feeling, like this, like it's like something happened and it's your fault. It's not your fault is how it's supposed to be. But whatever that is she's really asking you to go in and let go because that's really what's stopping you from being able to see clearly. Because you see it when you look into her eyes is what she's showing me. Like this picture is like such a good example. Mm-hmm. Like that color eye is where you came from. The color of her eyes is where you both came from. Yeah. She's just kind of reminding, she wants me to remind you through her that you are part of a collective who's already done this. And you came here because you knew you could do it. You knew it wasn't going to be easy. Like the Earth School is like so hard, right? So hard, especially once you've ascended in that way in the frequencies. Because you're so close to the next chord, right? To the next octave. To come back down is traumatic. But you agreed to it, and she agreed to come with you. Especially in this part of your life. It's a very poignant part of your blueprint, of your map. She's helped guiding you. You deserve to be celebrated and honored. You deserve to be lavished with love. That's what she's really trying to convey. And also, you can accomplish the work that you came here to do. That's all she would like me to tell you at this time.
I love it. Cats seem so much more direct.
Yeah.
Dogs are like, ah, yay. Cats are like, I have shit to do in this life.
Yeah.
This is one ambitious kitty. It is the completely forgot 8 of Pentacles and the Vulture card that I got, and your cat gives me like these Capricorn Virgo vibes, right? Like you think I'm a cat, you think I'm just laying around doing nothing, but I'm getting so much accomplished. Like super like ambitious, on point, grounded, and very much here to bring you that vibe as well. Like here to kind of connect you and ground you into the earth and be that tether for you in that way. The Vulture card is about being a purifier and a guardian and keeping someone in balance. And then the card of what she wanted to tell you was Temperance reversed, which could be meaning struggling with keeping yourself balanced, like feeling the need to reach outside of ourselves to keep ourselves balanced, be that with like food or substance or something else or TV or whatever. Like it's looking outside of ourselves to find that balance when your cat is just like, that's what I'm here for. That's what I came to do, is to help you stay rooted and grounded and on this beautiful path, because you've got a lot to do. And I'm the type of kitty who likes to get things done. So, that's why she's really in your vibe and in your energy, is like, I'm ready to do things. I'm ready to help you bring that harmony and peace into your life so you can help bring it for others, which is really, really cool. And yourself, and, heal your own karma. It's really important. Done.
Yeah. She's very direct.
She's showing me children. You were both children going up this hill, and she keeps saying soul sisters, soul sisters. That's how much that you connect. She's right, this is really funny. She showed me that she had a earwig in my ear the other day, and she said didn't like it, so she got it out. That's so bizarre. But why earwig? Do you call them like earwigs?
Earwigs, yeah.
Yeah. The little thing, she had one in her ear and it drove her mad. Yeah, she didn't like that. But anyway, soul sisters, you're both, your spirits, you're the same. So when you're in trouble, she's there and she's with you and she connects. Is she with you all the time because she follows you everywhere? Okay, so your first card was a polar bear, and it's about anxieties and worries, and you need to start releasing them and stop taking them in yourself. Start stroking that's what she's there for, is to release that stress that you might go through sometimes. Okay, and also I love this card. You got the kangaroo. You can't go backwards. Kangaroos can only go forward. And that courage, and you've got to strive, because she's going to be there all the time. And I laughed because you had the animal card.
Yeah.
And also with the children, it's like friendship. She's always there. But can you just check her ears, please? Because she doesn't like these things. She's always yeah. Yeah. Treats. What treats? You don't give me enough. But yeah, I hope that helps.
Great.
That's the theme of the day. Give your animals more treats.
Yeah. Not enough. It's like, don't worry about the treats. We will walk it off.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Angelica. That was so great. She's great. Terrifying, but great.
Yeah. She's intense, man.
Yeah, I love it though. That's my kind of cat right there. It's my kind of soul. Like, bring it on. Oh my gosh. Thank you so, so much.
Reminds me of the sea.
Yeah.
The eyes.
Yeah. That like foreverness. Yeah. There's something about that color. Mike Myers is next, but I didn't see him. So I just want to get everybody on the list that's here, and then we'll do our beauties. So I don't have to go. I can timestamp them. Timestamp them. Timestamp. Okay. Next is I think it's Camilla. Is that true? Is that what I saw? Oh my God, I'm just loving this so much. This is my like whole life. I saw. Which one do we want? This one. Carmela. I was so into your dog. Sorry. Yeah, Totorini. Okay. Carmela, just in case she's not here.
Is this Willow?
This is Willow, yeah.
Okay.
I think Carmela's here. Oh, she's worried about you. She's like pacing. She's like pacing and just showing me like your heart and your solar plexus, which is telling me that, oh, you're worried about her, missing her. Did she pass? She's just pacing. Like she can't get settled because you're not settled. At 7 months, she was a baby. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. This is making more sense. Thank you so much for clarifying. What she's showing me is that you're feeling like you could have done something different or like had prevented this somehow, but you couldn't have. And you're just carrying, she's like really, she's anxious because she feels like you're carrying all this guilt and stuff. Like there's something you could have done. It's like the worst, right? As a mom, like we do everything we can. And sometimes it's just written this way and it sucks. You star sister. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, just show me. So there are things in the other world, in the other parts, in other ways that we just aren't even aware of, and quite often our animals come into our lives to protect us, and that's what she did. She changed her timeline. Mm-hmm. But in order to do that, this is what needed to be done, is what she's saying to me. She's not in pain and she's so okay. And this was like part of your contracts. There's something, your life was going a certain way. And before you, okay, show me before you got here, you were in agreement, right? So we're in the boardroom, the drawing board, and you're mapping out your life, right? and you have whatever lesson you're learning right now in this life, for your life's lesson, has been really just you've had many lives learning this lesson, and you couldn't get it every time, and you just kept coming back because it's like really important for you to learn this lesson. I also think it's tied to breaking some ancestral wounds and cords, and also kind of rewriting how going forward how things are done. So because of this, it's a big karmic lesson. And as you were reviewing all of the files, call them that, like you're going through your records and you're reviewing all these lives, there's just like this one piece was missing. Oh, yakoto shiniataria. Okay, so we're just going to jump like real deep for just a second. But one of the architects came in and pointed it out and said, well, this is where. And she came in. Yeah, she wasn't supposed to be here. She literally came in to change your trajectory. That's what was needed. It was an energetic push from another one in the soul family to push you. That's what you needed to be pushed. So she agreed to that because it had to be so emotionally charged. And in this case, losing your child is like so emotionally charged that you would break those ancestral cords, and that you would choose to go a different way. That's what you wanted. You wanted to choose to go a different way, but all these times you've been doing it, you've just been stuck, right? And so that emotional charge, which was missing, right? Because your life is now moving in such a different direction. You're making different choices. You can even feel that change. Okay, she's starting to calm down. Yes, I got it right. Thank you. Yeah, she came in for that purpose. So when you're ready, call her in again and she'll return, is what she's saying to me. And she says she can. What? Okay. She shares. Okay. Sure. Well, I mean, why not? She shares a vessel with another soul, and who is a human. And so it's like, should you choose that you would like her in a human form, that soul will step out of that vessel and she will step into it, and she will enter your life that way. Should you choose to have that type of relationship with her, that was an agreement. And that other soul will step into to continue their journey. They're kind of like placeholding right now. So it's almost like this, should you want her to come in your life that way, to be able to have like this human sisterhood, it's like you're going to meet this woman who's had like the most mundane life of all time until she met you, because you'll like ignite her, because that's when she'll step into that vessel. Her name might even be Willow, which would be cool. I'm not going to put that on that as a seal that deal, but like that's a possibility. I know that sounds like it's like so intense, right? But you're not stuck in that karma anymore. Like you've released yourself from it. Does that make sense? That's what she's saying to me. But it had to be so powerful that you would do it. Okay, she says that's satisfactory, and to let the others continue. I like her a lot.
I kept trying to get into her energy to try to like, and she kept saying, focus on mom, focus on mom. And so I pulled the Fool card reversed and the Nightingale card. And when we see the Fool card reversed, it's because we are hesitant to jump in. We're hesitant to have a new beginning. We're feeling stuck or stagnant. and unable to move forward into that new beginning. And so I do think that the early passing was like a shift to make it, to just like change it up for you in some way. And the nightingale connects the throat to the heart space. So it really allows this like living in the heart space and being able to share that through the throat chakra. Also, the nightingale has very like ethereal, beautiful songs, right, that can transport us. And so if you are traveling, spiritually traveling, just know that she's there to be a guide for you in that sense as well, kind of singing you into these beautiful spiritual traveling places and looking after you in that way. And then I've got the Ace of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups, it signifies new beginnings. So it which just confirms to me that you were reluctant to make that new beginning. And then she came in and brought your heart out through your voice. And now you're on this new beautiful path, and feeling that love and compassion and happiness that maybe wasn't felt as deeply before is now coming out as she's sort of living in that spirit guide or spiritual space with you. So it's this like really beautiful gift. And then you, Allison, had mentioned maybe a friend, and it's like, yeah, you had to be in that place to be able to love and empathize and bring that friend along with you. I don't know, just so many connections there. Really, really beautiful.
Yeah. Amazing. Totally amazing.
Okay, so I get a forest, and there's this big, beautiful green field, but it's like I'm walking into this forest. She's just saying, I'm your light, I will guide you there. And she's saying that you're in not a good place at the moment. Are you going through some shadow work? Because your first card was the fox. It's all about shadow work. But hold on. So saying that I will guide you, even though we go through a forest, there's always a light at the end of that forest. Or yeah, it's like, even though it comes dark, all those dark days, she will step with you on your left to guide you to that light. I don't know. She's not saying so much about, she's just saying you feel quite low at times. But your next card, I asked what card. It was an angel card, and it was, have you asked your angels for this? Okay. And also she asked me to pull another angel card, because she says that she comes into your dreams because you've got angel of imagination. She's saying that she transforms into a lady. You've got a heart. See, I see a heart. Did she do something to her? Hold on. Right back of her leg. And something to do with her paw? Did she get like a thorn or something in it? She's saying, yeah, that's healed now. But it was divine timing. When these animals come into our lives, they leave, but they always come back. We never go away from you, because we leave that part of our life in you. So that gives you the energy to walk on. It's mainly through the dark times that she will always be on your left. Did you go for a walk in these woods? Because she's showing me this woods. Don't worry, I'm always here. Yeah. Hope that helps. But I feel with her, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. I just feel a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. It's a bit like when I lost our dog. She was 18 when she died. So, but she's still with me. Heart, just her death was tragic.
I'm just going to send a little healing to you, friend. And just allow, like, it's just going to be at your door. So when you're ready to receive it, if there's no pressure, that it'll be there. It's just going to calm this a little bit and kind of allow it to release the grip on your heart. Just know, like, this was supposed to be, it's not that makes it any easier at all, right? Like, we could say that all we want, but our heart still feels. But yeah. I feel like you're just getting, it's like you're like, it's like a rebirth of yourself. I can feel that opening up, right? Yeah, just like Lorna was saying, the shadows. Just allow that to come in and settle your heart. Oof. Okay, good. Oh yeah, she knows. She hasn't gone anywhere, right? She knows. Hi. She's really here to support you and help you through this time and allow you to rebirth yourself anew, right? To be born anew. And you're like in the labors of it, right? You're laboring this part, this shadow part. Okay, thank you. It's going to be okay. I know that seems like really hard right now to hear, but it really will be. Just allow yourself to bring up those emotions of and memories of love and connection with her. Yeah, you really are. I can feel it. There's an expansion happening, right? In your, like, how your soul is in your vessel. There's an expansion's happening. So she came in as the catalyst, and now she's on this other side to hold that. So really take in what Lorna and Sami said. It'll be very, very helpful. Yeah. The heart part's almost over, right? You're just kind of like in the middle of labor right now. Okay, thanks. I hope that helps. She loves you just as much, so don't worry about it. Oof. Okay, she's calming down too, so that's good. Whew. All right, so we've got Bonnie. Thank you so much, Carmela. Thank you for sharing Willow with us. We have Bonnie, Jennifer Warlow, Alex. If any of you three are here, and then we also have Kate and Mike too. If either of them show up, that's so great. What day of the week is it? Is it Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
You're so welcome. So just give them a moment. If any of those folks are here, we can just honor this. If not, we'll just start doing the time stamping. I know everyone's kind of in and out of work today, so. And you all can feel free to post. Oh, Anjali, you're here for Vonnie. Okay, perfect. I love how this cat is named after a freaking archangel.
Oh.
Heidi, you have to trust. Just like That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And when you're in a happy state and you're relaxed, I know, I totally get it though. Like,
don't worry about the how, honey. It's coming. You just gotta trust that it's happening.
It's so much easier to say it when you're not the receiver of this, right? But like, it's if all you have to do is say yes and say I'm open to receive, buddy, soul sister, and like literally they'll be like, here you go, and it'll just come into your awareness, and so you can release that. So you don't have to actively search for her. And you'll know it's her because you'll feel him. You'll feel that same, very similar love, not the same. Oh yeah, everything's recorded. So you can always come back to the page, and we're also streaming live on our SaiYunaste YouTube channel as well. So you can come back and watch it anytime. No worries. Yeah, we record everything. So it'll stay in the SaiYunaste Global Group and the Soul Tribe, and then also on our YouTube channel as well. Yeah, of course, Heidi. I totally, completely understand. Like, it's very exciting. I'm like, hi, tomorrow? That'd be so great. She wants to meet you as much as you want to meet her. So that's really good. All right, this sweet kitty. Anjali, watching for Vani. So these cats do more than one, right? I forget how many. I want to say there's like 5 or 6. They all transmute because you guys are so energetic. You have so much energy coming through and transmuting. I'm just really going to work on Hariel's whole system. Right. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Okay. I'm going to bring in the angelic frequency. Yeah, I get that, Heidi. That makes so much sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring down the angelic frequency. That is going to kind of ripple effect throughout all the cats and the family. So it's going to cause great change, just so you know. But I think you're all kind of ready for it. So this is what kind of I'm just checking in with the rest of the cats in the house. And they're like, yeah, that's fine.
What's the cat's name?
Hariel. Hariel. So I just get the tuned in from the archangel.
Yeah. Okay. You said you're going to do that? Okay, cool.
I'll just mute.
So 6 of Pentacles and the Phoenix card. So I don't know if you rescued this cat from somewhere, because the 6 of Pentacles, when it's reversed like that, a lot of times it means kind of someone who was a little shady. Kind of like having an encounter very early in life with someone who had some ulterior motives. But then the Phoenix card represents in this tarot deck, it's like you changed all of that. Like there could have been another path this cat went on, but when this cat entered your life, it completely changed everything that they were on for the better. And there's so much gratitude here. There's so much gratitude here. And then in the same light, Hariel's really, really good at providing all of that root chakra support for you, that basis, the boundary in which you and your family can build really strong foundations on. So just the act of saving this cat has really changed the destiny of how things were going to go in its life. And the gratitude is very overwhelming for me. Like I just keep hearing, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so beautiful. And so amazing. And then also cat's really here to help you break up some past karma stuff. Really. I mean, this is the chakra that can hold a lot of really deeply rooted karmic things. And so this cat's like, you saved me, I'm here to save you. It's kind of the vibe I get. It's just so cool. And then messages for you is the King of Cups reversed. I'm really bad at doing the camera thing. King of Cups reversed. And the King of Cups right up brings a lot of security and safety. And the cat is here to say, when you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, like when you're just feeling like you can't anymore, that's what I'm here for. Like, you saved me from a rough situation, and now I want to be here to save you from feeling overwhelmed, from feeling out of control, or like others are taking advantage of you. You saved me from being taken advantage of, so I'm not going to let people take advantage of you. That's what I'm here to do. So just know that your instincts are correct. You have these really great instincts, like cat-like instincts, right? And your instincts are correct about people. So if you're feeling something strange or off or not right, then your cat's like, yes, you already know. You already are seeing the red flags ahead of time. So trust that. Trust that inner knowing of like, oh, this is strange or not correct.
Yeah. Cats direct.
Yep. Done.
Lorna.
Do you know what? He's shown me that he's seen quite a lot of things. That he's seen loads of babies being born. He's like saying he's had quite a hard life, but when you took him in, I agree everything you say. He so appreciates that. Are you going through some shadow work at the moment, or there's something, because he's saying I spend half the night chasing spirits away. He said if any bad energy gets through the door, he's there, and he literally just looks, and he's like the guardian of your house. Your first card was the fox, but I wouldn't so much say you are going through things. He's just saying basically, Lorna, I'm just there, and I make sure all the doors, no spirit comes in that are not welcome, because his love for you is so much more than what you think. And he also likes to sit there and watch. He said, I like watching you eat. And also your other card is initiation. Be open through your transmissional time. You've got the otter. So I don't know what's coming in for you, but you've got transformation. So something is coming up big. So he's making your ground safe for you then to expand. So I see like an angel coming down in your front room. He's basically working without you. When you sleep, you don't realize. And he also likes your legs. Does he sleep on your legs? Because he says he likes to sleep in between. So
Yeah.
Very busy cat.
Yeah.
But very thankful. But
no, he transmutes for the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely not just your mediumship gifts, but just everything. Physical, metaphysical.
He feels very Anchor-esque, like he's like the anchor transmuter type vibe. Yeah.
He's the boss. I love him.
Yeah, he's so just like Sami was saying, he's just so grateful to be there with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just this presence, isn't it? That's enough.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
natural.
I keep seeing a mouse. He thinks it's quite funny. He sees a mouse outside. Bizarre.
I love it.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, Bonnie, he'll be all right. He's always going to kind of be a little off because his body is it's just going to take a long time to heal, but he's really happy there.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody going to mess with you, girl. Mm-mm. You will eat them. Great. Yes, keep doing your healing on him. It's just going to take a long time. It's just so much damage because he takes it in, right? He took all for all the other kittens too. Like he took it all. So more could survive. But he'll be okay. It's also too like really just calling that straight angelic frequency down and healing right in his chest.
Yeah, I heard angel Reiki is what I heard. That kind of vibe.
Oh, Lorna? Lorna does angel Reiki. She specializes in that. You might want to connect with Lorna. And maybe she can do a little session for him.
Of course. I love working with the angels.
Yeah, they love you too. It's so great. Thank you, Vonnie. Yeah, he's going to be okay. He's really happy. Okay, next on the list is Jennifer Wardlow. And then Alex. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. Yeah, definitely Lorna. Yeah, I would just connect with her through her group or through SaiYunaste. And we can set you guys up. Oof. Okay. Jennifer Wardlow's kitty's here. Or Alex. Jennifer Wardlow. Let's timestamp for 2:07. I love this cat so much already. I can't even with my life. You guys ready for this?
Oh, the inquisitive little face.
Is that a cat?
Exactly.
Right?
Oh,
like a
my
little,
gosh.
What are you feeling? Because I immediately was like, it's like a little troll land, like fairyland being.
He was like, I'll go in this body. I can totally handle what's happening.
Do you know what? The first thing that comes to my mind is it this snail that smokes the pipe on the mushroom. What's that?
Jennifer. This is not a cat. It isn't a cat, buddy. It is not a cat. Little friend. Oh, Jackie Cat.
Wow.
My cards just exploded.
You were a little elemental rolling in right from a mushroom with your pipe. Being like, I'm in this body now. I'm going to do this face.
I love it.
That's amazing.
Oh, does this cat sleep right on your face, like on your chest, on your face, like right in your mouth?
Did you say in your mouth?
Basically in your mouth, like just sitting right here. Because what she's showing me is as you're breathing out and like breathing in, if there's something that tries to come in through your breath, she pulls it out with her breath. She gets close and pulls it out. Anything that doesn't belong. In her very grumpy troll way, she's like, just like maintenance work, like, there's so much happening all the time. I don't know if like she's just like, do you just like wake up and she's like right here by my head. Yeah. Ooh, very beautiful. Serious. I don't know if she necessarily likes being a cat, to be quite honest. Very proud. Very happy to be with you. She's adorable. If you're okay, Jennifer, I'm just going to send her some codes just to help you, if that's all right. Yeah, I know. She's like, I'm really ancient. Do I actually need help? Yes, we all need help. This is about Jennifer. Jackie Kit Kat. Yeah, kotoshi. Oh, yeah, I do know. Yeah. She's like, oh, you do know what you're doing. Sorry, I had to show her some stuff first before. I like her. Okay, I'll send the coding real quick. I'll mute myself so you both can go. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jennifer.
Alrighty, feeling into her, I've got the Four of Cups reversed and the Peacock. And so the Four of Cups reversed, it can mean like kind of feeling a sense of regret. And then she was like, yeah, I regret that the fact that we had to come on Earth and be humans. Like, you came here and then I had to come here and live here. That's immediately what she said. But it can also be this way of like kind of moving from feeling really self-absorbed to really self-aware. It's that transition for me, especially paired with the Peacock, because the Peacock is going to be all about the Peacock can have like that inner beauty factor to it where, you know, it's beautiful and it's got this beautiful plumage and it has this outer beauty, much like this beautiful little kitty. But there's this moving from outer to inner focus going on with your cat and just like the vibe of your whole life situation right now in general. And then messages for you. I got the Five of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands. One of these days I'm going to understand where my camera is and I'm going to move the cards to that place. And the Five of Swords reversed is like things coming to a peaceful resolution. So feeling internally the way you're like matching internal to external is really the vibe that I'm feeling. Sorry, I'm just listening. Yeah. It's overcoming challenges. And again, the Nine of Wands is just about that, like halfway through the battle. So all of these cards are like, if you're feeling weary, you're just getting ready to move towards the supercharge. You're just getting ready to feel the real balance click into place and like big things are happening now. So I guess it's okay that we came to this earth and I had to be a cat. I guess it's fine. Done. The sass, I just can't.
Do you know what? What is that caterpillar that's on that mushroom?
Oh, in Alice in Wonderland?
Oh,
yeah. What's it
Smoking
called?
the pipe.
Smoking the pipe.
I'm Googling it for you.
Thank you. Because I transmute between that and your cat. And he said, I'm very lazy, but it's showing me that it lies on your head and it likes to play with your nose. It's really bizarre. He said, and you need to get up and feed me when I do that. He said, because I could be there for ages. That's just so funny. And then they were showing me this doorway, literally doorway in this magical, the fairyland. And I thought, right, I need to pull you some fairy. And your first card was Magical Gateway. And he's saying I go back and forth through there because I just like to be back there. But he's also saying, okay, you need a little bit more courage in what you're doing. He is here. He knows that he might be a bit lazy at times, but he sees the beauty that's within you. And your next card is all about flourish. That's how he sees you. And that's why he stays with you quite a lot. But he's allowed to go back. He said, I just need to go back into being on the mushroom every so often, just to have that bit of laziness, because he is quite lazy. But he likes your head. Okay, so your card, and I asked what card for you specifically, and it was you had the eagle, ancestral healing, your ancestors holding space for you to heal your past. And also about the eagle is that you look and you see the bigger picture on things. Does he lie on the back of your sofa because he likes to bring his arm this way? And he's also showing me a little ball that he likes to play with. And he says, thank you, but can I have some more play toys? I know I'm lazy, but I'm here. And I want to bring you back into the fairy world, because that's where you belong.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate.
You need to be back there. Oh my gosh. I love going back to fairyland. Awesome.
By the way, the caterpillar is just called the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. So
Amazing. Yeah, it's just really like going back to that time, right?
yeah.
That place. Amazing.
Hmm.
Thanks for sharing her, Jennifer.
Awesome.
She's great.
Oh, I called her a he. Sorry, it's a she.
That's fine. I think she's a he in that element.
He's a he, yeah, in the fairy, yeah. Both are correct.
Thank you. Okay, I saw Kay's somewhere. Kay's is here. I'm just checking to see if she wants to share a picture. Okay, she's got it. Oh, please. Copy. Man, technology is like just so amazing.
Truly.
I mean, it really is. I'm just going to put it right in our thing so we can have it. Send. Do this thing. I sent in our group chat, guys. Too. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, Kays, here we go. Look at this freaking cat. Thank you, Jennifer. Love you. I know.
Nah, that's a beaut.
The eyes. Oh,
I know.
his eyes.
Yes.
That, like, oh my gosh, I'm just saying, I like this collar so much, like this necklace. Like, yeah, he's just, wow. I mean, you know this kind of already anyway, but like confirmation wise. He's like, I came from Regal Place. I'm going back to Regal Place. Just so you know, this is the pit stop to help you. Really just helping you, holding that space, ensuring, because it's like so much energy goes in and out of your place, right? Like just from all the work that you do. It's a good stabilizer. Yeah, he really just, wow, okay. He wants me to improve your night vision. He says you don't see well enough in the night to his night to his standards. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. That's okay. I'd like her to have better night vision.
That's what I love about animals, right? They just like directly give you the message. There's
Yeah.
no like puzzle. There's no.
So I'll start that. And when you're ready, just say yes. And then it'll be yours. All right. Once again, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. I'm getting very like familiar vibes, like witch and, you know, this is my witch and this is my familiar type of like beautiful, beautiful energy there. And I got, when I was feeling into your cat's energy, the high priestess and the sea serpent. So very, very intuitive cat, like almost completely linked to your intuition. And like some like telepathy type vibe there. And like that feeling of like, as you grow, I grow, as I grow, you grow type of thing. Like we're doing this thing together. The sea serpent represents the second chakra. So that sacral chakra place, that place of creativity and desire and that watery feeling, which is again, another like intuition symbol. So this is a cat beyond cat years. This is like a little like celestial, like high frequency kitty that we're dealing with here. It's really, really cool. And then the card for you, the message that your cat wanted to give you was the 6 of Wands. And they said, if I had hands, I'd be clapping for her right now. Like, I'm just so proud of who you're becoming and all of the things that you're doing and the achievements that you're making. And just so you know, I see you, I recognize you, I see you. I see all the things you're doing. And it's just this, I love this cat's energy so much. Yeah. I'm not normally a big into cat person, but this cat is like something else, man. So really just like be proud of yourself. Be so freaking proud of yourself. All the things that you've done is your cat's message to you. It's incredible. I wish my dogs would, you know, they have those shirts that's like, I wish I saw myself as my dog sees me. You need one that says, I wish that, you know, I could see myself the way that my cat sees me, because holy cow, your cat is just absolutely enamored by you. So yeah. Done. Beautiful message.
Yeah. Oh.
This is going to be so funny. He said, Mum, do you know that I starred in some oracle cards and some tarot cards? They look at me, and it's just like, that's really bizarre, because it's like on the Everyday Witch, it's like seeing that cat. Yeah. Literally, Everyday Witch. And it's like, I'm stardom, I'm the star. I've got the power. I work through source. Very much so. Saying as well that you need to look at the moon a little bit more, because you will find your pathway will be a bit clearer. Wow. Okay, so your card. Okay, right. So your first cat. Here we go. Your first card was the cat. And it's speak your truth. It's have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It's never been more needed. You need to speak. And you also need to look at the moon, because that's what he's saying. That's what you fail in, apparently. Okay.
And night vision, right?
He's very much, I'm the star man. You are beneath. And I'm like, okay. But he just wants to say that he loves you very, very much. And mixing things. Do you mix his feed? Because he wants a bit more something else, he's saying. Can you add a bit more into it, please? Is it you mix his feed? I have no idea. It's what he's just saying. And your other card is you need to choose to shine. But he is very much the cat of source speaks to me, and you will bow down to me because I am. But he's just saying that he just wants you to step up a little bit and speak your truth.
Yeah, I love that.
But can you just add a bit more mixture in his food, please? That's really funny. I like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so also with that, I work. He also wants permission to remote view through you. Like he wants to be able to sit in the house, and then as you're walking around outside doing, he doesn't want to leave because he doesn't want to get dirty, but he wants to be able to see everything. So if you are open to allowing him to remote view through you, which I find so fascinating, and I want like so many details when this happens. Like, are you still going to be able to see? Is he going to like just come into you? Like, I don't know, but he wants to be able to see through you. Like we use our animals to see, like, you know, the days of the old when we're like really in tune with like the crows, right? We could see through the crows, like the eye, like Odin and stuff. So that's fun. Wow, what a trip. Great. That's great. Thank you. That was amazing.
He's the king.
Not the same way again. Woof. All right, perfect. I know Alex was in and out, so I'm just going to message him because I know he's at work. And then there's Mike who's still working. And I think that covers it. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'll get Alex's dog up too while we're at it. This is so fun.
Yes.
Right? Like,
I was like, oh, 13, it's going to be a lot. But I was like, psh. So
no,
great.
they're just so great, right? Why are you fighting me, computer? Do 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 Let me just get this Maui up here. Oh my God. There we go.
I'm seeing alien legs. No,
I can't even. I know. Can we get close?
The face. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Is he not like?
Oh my gosh.
The cutest, sweetest thing. Thank you, Case.
Oh my God, he's showing me some bizarre stuff. Oh my God.
Leave it to Alex's dog to be like, here's some weird stuff.
Oh my God, I don't know how to say any of that.
Travels with you. Oh man! Wow! Wow! Wow. That's so much. Okay. First things first, he just wants to be clear. He's very happy. Second thing, he's the one who opens the portals and the vortexes and closes them and makes sure everything is as it should be. It might not look like he's doing anything, but he's very busy. He loves your lap. Wow, he loves your lap. More treats for sure. Loves the sun. Snuggles. There's just so much joy coming from him. I'm very beautiful. Like, I mean, he's doing the whole like strut and like, look at me, I'm gorgeous. Because clearly, look at this beauty. His message is just continue to trust your heart and know it's right for you. And that it's okay to be a human. And it's okay that things are changing. Sorry. He's got so much powerful, like, earth energy. Holy cow. Mm-hmm. Like, he for sure is your anchor as you go. It's good. He just wants me to give you some codes that I'll just put outside of your door to aid you in discernment. It's just that really good time right now. And this discernment really has to do with having more joy, having more pleasure. Kind of like discerning, like, he's like, choose more joy with me. So I'll put those codes in there too. Just kind of like, almost like, can you make some more time for me? Although he's also saying there's actually, like, if he could, there's never enough time in a day for him too. So I'm just going to put all that there and just kind of like, wow, what a snuggle bunny. Alex, this dog. Oh my God. So it's just, these are his recommendations. He'd like more treats, more sunshine. He would like to be in your lap more. He's a powerhouse. He anchors you. Like, he's the one who opens and closes the portals and vortexes and makes sure everything is neat. There's just so much love for you. Like, just so, like, he really loves his life. Like, there's kind of an agreement before you got it. He, like, wasn't sure about being a dog. He's not used to that role, but he wanted to experience it. I'm just seeing, like, wagging his tail, like, it's cute. Anyway, so he also asked me to give you some codes to find more time for joy and pleasure. He said also, like, hanging out with me. Oh, somebody just loved your picture. I love that so much. And then also just more, be able to look in the mirror and see you how he sees you. Those are the codes. So I'm just going to go silent and do that. He loves you so much. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. Okay.
It's interesting that you say earth energy because I only pulled pentacles. So for falling into his energy, I got the King of Pentacles reversed and then the Moth card. And the King of Pentacles reversed, he said, sometimes I lack common sense. That's the first message he gave me. Sometimes I can lack some common sense. And he's like really grateful to have you because I feel like he might have been in a neglectful situation, or he could have been taken by someone who was neglectful or something like that. But he's really, really grateful that he came to you. And that his energy also feels a little bit impulsive at times. The Moth card can be about like impulsivity, or like thinking you want this over here, this shiny thing, and then ooh, now I want this shiny thing, and kind of moving back and forth. But it's really, really good about being whimsical and play and bringing the play and the love into your life. And I feel like that's what your dog does for you. Is brings in that sense of like when you're overburdened or overworked or you're really feeling burnt out, your dog's like, hey, remember I'm over here and we can just play and chill for a second. That's what I want to be for you. And then messages for you is the Seven of Pentacles and the King. Oh, that was the Knight of Pentacles reverse. That's right. King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles for messages for you. And these are both like, yay, you did it cards. These are both like making achievements, working really hard, pushing through things. So there's this recognition of how much he admires how hard you work and all the things that you can accomplish in a day. But he wants you to remember that he is that play part of your life. He is that. He can give you that like inner child connection whenever you need to reach back and do that and sort of just come back into a place so that you don't get burnt out, so that it feels like you're balancing two different jobs, like two full-time jobs essentially. And he's like, I just want you to know I'm here, and I see all of that, and I see everything that you do for everyone all the time. Let me be the one who does some things for you. Done.
Okay. This is so bizarre. He watches you. I don't know if he's in the same room with you when you do your lives, but he's saying to me, he watches you. And when you're doing your readings and when you're doing your light language, he sees like an alien literally comes out of you. And she just sees this figure just dancing. Because as you code or how you transmute to source, he literally watches you and watches this other figure. It's just really bizarre. And I'm like, how can I tell him that? So we'll just tell him. I said, right, okay. Yeah, he's very, very thankful. But I don't know if you've got one, but you need to get a gingerbread man for him because he wants a gingerbread toy, because he's just showing me with the eyes in the mouth and how the gingerbread was. So he said, I want one of those, please. He also says that you snore quite a lot. And can you stop it? Because that's his job. Okay. Oh, my God. But on a serious note, he's saying that you lack that. He feels that you have this front for people when you go and speak to people. And he asked me to pull a card, and I knew exactly which one you were going to get. And it's the beauty card. Sometimes the beauty is within us. And if people will see your beauty, how you work and how you are and your spirit. But there is something he's saying that is bothering you a little bit. And it's also about releasing what does not serve you. And that's bringing in the angelic, Michael. And also you have something coming in. So you need to receive what does come in. But he wants a gingerbread man, please.
I love that so much.
I can see it's a gingerbread. He said, I'll show you it now, what gingerbread. I don't know if he's got one, but he wants a gingerbread man. But I hope that helps. That's just really bizarre.
Oh my God, he's such a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, so those codes are, it was like, he basically, what he wanted me to do is he gave me these codes and wanted me to transmute them into human codes because apparently you weren't receiving his codes directly. So he's like, maybe he'll get them through you. So they're there. And it was really just like so much love. Like there's just so much love for you. Like I can't, I'm sure you feel this, but like he loves his life with you so much. And he just just like Sami was saying, like he wants to just give and give to you. And you're so deserving of that. Yeah. Please, we get a video of when he receives this gingerbread man? I cannot wait for it.
It's just I'm going to bite the head first.
He has a plan already.
He might be triggered when you do your soul language, but it's the energy. So when he sees that and he goes back, he actually sees someone come out of you. It's like 2 of you. But yes, so he should be. He's lush.
Yeah, he's lush.
Lush.
Oh my gosh, Alex, thank you so much. What a joy. He's like, here, have some love. Here, you have some love. Here, you have some love. Everybody gets love. There's so much to give. Yeah, that video is going to be gold. Great. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like, don't want to leave the energy of this dog. I'm just like, tell me more. Yes, please get a video. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Amazing. So finally, thank you. Love you. Oh my gosh, Maui, love you. Like, thank you all, the animals and the people just joining us. We're wrapping up with Mike Myers. I didn't see a picture of his animal. I'm feeling a dog though. Are you both in agreement with that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also feeling this dog is not very large. Like it's a little dog. Do you also feel that too? I could be totally wrong.
Let me have a quick look. Has he not put one on?
So what we also could do is I could just message him to send a picture, and then we could do like a little recording later. So it's really up to you. Like, I just love seeing, I'm just greedy and I want to see all the pictures. I love them.
But that
does that resonate with both of you?
Yeah, don't mind.
Sammy, how do you feel about that? Does that resonate? So we can.
Sorry, what are the choices?
Oh, so the choice is to do it now and just tune in to what I feel like is a little dog. Or we could officially wait for the picture and get the picture and ooh and ah over the dog, and we can just send them a little recording.
I mean, yeah, either is fine. Whatever feels best for the two of you.
Okay, I'm getting send him a little recording.
Got it.
I think this is the type of animal that wants to be seen and looked at and adored. So I'll just message him. Yeah, Dina. You should start working on the sanctuary. Ow, okay. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you all for joining. We'll be doing this again soon. We're gonna go pester Mike now for a picture. You guys have a great week. Check us out at SaiYunaste. You know where to find us. Ending broadcast. Have fun, everybody.
Bye.
Like, and we're done. We're doing stuff. Go look at things. Go check out the website. Go check out YouTube. Go check out the Find Your Path that's happening in right outside of Nashville, Indiana. We're having a real live event. Come. It's in the middle of June. I'm gonna start teaching again. It's gonna be great. Yeah, go to the website. That's at SaiYunaste.com. That's where you can find us. Okay, I said all the things. Gotta go.
Bye.